All the way from
our locomotive crew. We have Pete and Matt driving us out today. As we begin our journey today, I will run through our safety briefing. Please be sure to listen carefully as your safety is important to us. Our number one golden rule is to please avoid accessing the tracks or the rail corridor. Tracks are slippery and visibility from the locomotive cabin is poor. Walking on or near the rail corridor risks your safety and that of our staff, and we appreciate your cooperation. Hear the stories that we've got prepared for you throughout the day. As we depart Queenstown, you can see it is a bit quiet and sleepy these days. Other expeditions, but despite setting up camp almost on top of what would become one of the richest mines in the world less than 50 years later, mineral wealth eluded him. And so begins the story of a stubborn tenacity and determination. Yielded only enough mineral wealth to keep them all interested, sure that the elusive gold was just around the next bend in the river. It wasn't much already involved in silver mining in Zion in his capacity as a board member for a small company just starting out.
Take us back home.
Ich glaube, das ist einfach die rote Linie, ist nur die Strecke Lynchford. Und die orange ist die Strecke, die man zusätzlich hat, wenn man die Regina. Also ich glaube, es sind genau Ecke zwischen Rot und Orange. Und wenn du Orange guckst, kannst du quasi noch rein. Schön, weil der eine Raum ist ja mit Ziegelmauern, die durch die Dörfer durch und voll schön aussehen. Und dann waren wir oben, waren so, ja, und ich fahre halt noch die Seilbahn runter. Ich meine, da war ich immer so. Between Mount Lyell and was perhaps one of the most inhospitable, isolated environments the European settlers had come across. Once Rose Kelly, railway couldn't be built. The hills are simply too steep for a conventional railway, and it has to come up with another way. Not one to take no for an answer, he fired those who didn't agree it could be done. Conventional railway line with the addition of a centre rail and teeth, which engaged with cog wheels underneath the locomotive and provided the additional adhesion required to Queenstown, then known as Queen's Crossing, was finally connected to the outside world, and many of the 500 men that had crossed to Tasmania to help build around Lynchford. In a few short years, the community of Queen's Crossing would grow into a thriving
Full disclosure, the on-train managing user, I had that my last day on Friday, sharing the whole lot of what I've been doing. So I have to give it
Keep pushing.